So, who's ready to start Winter and People? Part 1. Settings. Other sounds, tower sounds. Alrighty. Play. Plains. Sezyar? Let's go to Sezyar. Ahmed used to prefer to be leader when he was a child. He used to be creator of game when he played with his friends. His fate has done him leader of Sezyar, but the city where he grew up stayed poor. Ahmed struggled for Sezyar getting rich. He is a person who doesn't afraid from cold. For this reason, he didn't struggle about investment of fuel. Ahmed knows well his city's source of mine gathered many mines. Ahmed Sezyari. Build 4 max towers of warmth. Don't hold on tax amount over 90. Don't hold on tax range under 80. Kill 100 enemies. Reach 3,000 money. Don't make production of fuel. You can buy, but don't produce. Okay. So let's say we gotta kill 100 enemies and reach 3,000 money. Seemingly. No scrolling. This is it. Okay. How much money do we have? 1250 money. You can see momentarily your amount of money, and you can build your construction thanks to money. You can see momentarily how many people of your city alive. It causes issues and sources of how many people alive. Wood. It acquires from wood trees. It is necessary both for fuel and making tools. Neither they can be spent fuel or tools if wood doesn't exist. Tool. People in your city need some tools to do their work. They couldn't produce any product if tools exhaust. Coal. It is also one of the mine of your city. It is necessary to burn fuel. If coal doesn't exist, fuels also don't exist. Iron. It is one of the mine in your city. Iron is necessary to make some tools. If iron doesn't exist, tools also don't exist. People. Food. People who are in your city need to eat food. That is why I pay attention to produce of food. Tower of Warmth. It's just source of warmth in your city. If they don't exist, your constructions start to freeze. That is why you cannot live in the city without Tower of Warmth. They exhaust fuel the spread of warmth. Tower of Rifleman. It damages your enemies with rapidly shoots on the middle distance. It's cheap and efficient. Oh, we got him coming in. Oop, we can zoom. We shooting. We shooting. Oh, we are not fast enough. Oh, do I have to actually click that money? Okay, perhaps we start this round over. Alright, let's try this again. Now that we know what we're doing. Sort of. What is this? Fuel. Towers of heat require fuel to burn constantly. They warm your city, and you escape to freeze with this way. Our Tower of Artillery. It can serve area damage your enemies with shots on the short distances. So I'll put that on the corner. Tower of Sniper. Your only defense tower that has the highest range. It cannot rapidly shoot, but notice enemies on the far away very well. Tower of Ice. It provides getting slowly enemies with ground from ice which create in middle of distance. Tower of Flame. Tower of Flames which are constantly below the flame, constantly damage with short distance. Destroy. You can destroy with Destructor when you built wrong construction or position. Don't forget, frozen structures cannot be destroyed. Farmer. They produce foods for people in your city. A farmer can supply food average of 3 people. Your people can die if food doesn't exist. That is why I care the farmers. Miner. They produce iron or coal. Miners go to the nearest place and they excavate. That's why correct positioning of their shack is so significant. Tooler, they produce people of your city's tools. Also, they need some tools, woods, and irons to produce tools. So I predict producing tool is significant and challenging. Fueler, they produce fuel for Tower of Warm. Everything frees if Tower of Warm doesn't burn. They can produce fuel with mixed of wood and coal. Forester, they cut down trees and get woods. You know that we should use woods in many places. That's why don't forget those men who have axe. House, it provides to come new people in your city. How many houses means some people. Owner of house will be near the house after building. So we need the ice one, right? It's not harming those? Okay. Let's try again. What is this building? It has no people, so do we happiness rate is 68. We can buy fuel here and sell fuel. What is that? Iron? That's coal. Necessary to burn fuel. But it's not burning it, right? Am I wrong? Tax. It directly affects happiness rate. So what if we hire a forester? Like, it's got to be in the range of. Okay, good. But it's got nobody in it though. So that looks like it's the toolsmith. That's a forester. Oh, I have a building here. And here's our base, I imagine. Okay. About time. As soon as I hear those footsteps. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Tower of Ice. Let's put the Tower of Ice here this time. Oh, they're different enemies. No money. Oh no, these guys aren't being harmed by my AoE damage. Oh no. Oh, do the snipers? What if I deconstruct? I get nothing back. Wow. I get nothing for that. Wow. And the taxes don't come in until later, huh? Like, when do the taxes? And how do you entice people to be here? Provides a new home, new people. It provides to come new people in your city. What do we put like here? Like, so if we put a Tower of Warm over here, build a forester here. So he's deforesting this tree, and okay, so tools are going down. Oh, he's mining iron and he's getting hungry. Get to work, bro. Okay, these guys are faster. Okay then. I have to buy fuel on the market then, huh? Like my wood is going up, but that's not helping because my tools are going. I can't produce any product. So if it's black, it's going down, and if it's white, it's going up. Can I have more than one worker on a single farm? Nope. Or the same or no? I think this is in the wrong spot. It's not doing anything to these guys? Are they immune to the ice? Something tells me they're gonna get killed by this tower here. But I'm almost out of tools, like tooler. Oh, just hovering over it? I don't think I have to click. I just have to put my mouse on it, maybe. All right, so miner, they produce iron. It's a little tricky to see what's being affected by my towers. But I need tools, right? Um, Put it here. Food's going down. And I need a farmer. Things are blinking because I don't have enough tools to. Interesting. Do your stuff. Yeah, I just have to hover over it. Give me all your money. Those guys are weak to the ice. Seems like it's random, whatever whatever money they drop is random. I need more fuel. Holy crap. That's expensive. How am I doing? Oh, it's kill 100 enemies and reach 3,000 money? How do you reach 3,000 money when you're spending it all on fuel? I shouldn't have bought this. I shouldn't have done this. Okay. Alrighty. So if we do ice here. I'll warm it up whenever the time comes. I don't want to spend more fuel than I have to start. And it's 75 for a tower of warm. Okay. Well, when they freeze, they're broken forever. Okay. I thought they would. I thought that they would thaw. They do not thaw. Darn. I'm trying to min max, and I don't think it's working out very well for me. So then, let's start with this. Here. Tower of ice there. I guess we try that. Tax range is every 92 seconds. Okay, hopefully these guys are vulnerable to at least like 2 of my buildings, right? I think they were weak to all 3 of my buildings. my energy consumption's just going down too fast. Is it not? Is this a? Is this a problem? Should I get rid of this and just build everything off of here? To stave off my energy consumption? Like these guys are those bounce. Okay, that one made me pretty rich. So let's try that. See if we can build everything off of here. Build the ice tower here. Warm tower here. I don't know if that was correct to put them there. I should have put them somewhat closer. Sniper tower. I mean, I have bad experience with the sniper tower because the one time I tried to use it, they were like invincible to it, so it feels like they'll never work. This one's different. Yeah, it's a bit of a throw you in there, huh? And if I want to make farmers, I put them here. Come on, come and get me. I did bulldoze 275. I bulldozed $350 worth of things. All right, we don't know what these are weak against. Reach 3,000 money. I wonder if that's just make 3,000 money over the time or have 3,000. I think it means have 3,000 in your inventory. And it's got like a 1 hour time limit. Is this mission gonna take us an hour? What are these things? It's like coal. It's probably coal and it's iron. Okay, get ready for the onslaught. Get ready for the onslaught. Okay. I think these are immune to fire, right? could add another rifleman. I mean, this is very generous. It's like barely touching some of these buildings and it's heating them. What's the oh, I could sell. I could sell things to reach 3,000. Right. Like food, for example. I'm understanding now. $90.72. Oh, this is a problem. Okay, they do get damaged by this, though. Yeah, we're fine. It's a lot of guys. Do I put a tower, sniper tower here? Let's try it. Really? I think we're good. Okay, so we can build a farmer and a farm. As long as it's touching, right? It's not touching. That hurt. It's okay, that one's working. So tools are slowly going down, but food is slowly going up. But it's 1-to-1. I'm not actually... if my mission is to... Oh, it's not quite 1-to-1. We're making slight gains. That 100 I lost was brutal. Could always buy tools. Selling food, though, is bad. Interesting game. I forget these guys are immune to bullets. They're not. We make another farmer. weird, you can overlap the farms. Tools are pretty vital in this game. I feel like another AoE would be helpful here. Oh, we got two enemy types coming in at the same time. I wonder if slow compounds, so like if you can add on to slow with more slow. Do we dare put a tower? Well, we're at 800. I see the money flowing in, huh? How many enemies have we killed? More than enough. Can we sell everything we have to hit 3,000? I love me some money. We're just getting pretty close to running out of tools. Means we need a tooler. And a dude to man the tooler. Another one? Okay. Hard to say if that was worth it. So you take away equal parts wood and equal parts iron in order to create... You can't sell food! Nor can you buy it. Oh. Interesting. Do I have to hover over the money? Let me see if one of them disappears over time. Or if it'll sit there. Hey, Korgs! I think I met my match. It looks like the money just sits there, huh? Tower defense. Yeah, let's go. Bring on the enemies. I can't really, like... Oh, I can move with this. Okay, that's good. But it turns out... Okay, so I left that money over there. It looks like it sits there just waiting for you to pick it up. My objective right now is to hit 3,000 bucks. And I think if we start selling off stuff, we can hit that 3,000. Let's try it. Sell. Tools. Coal. There it is. All of the tasks are completed. If you wish, you can go to the next level. There we go. Alright, I beat this level. Hinit. Finayi Hindiri. And Hinit. Finayi is a really coward person. He had been cruel as his fear of progresses. He didn't care his people and took a lot taxes from them. Chest of City really became rich, but he didn't invest for anything. City of Hinit became popular thanks to its forests, and it became a city with the most to be traded wood around here. Have 1,000 wood. Whew. Build 5 towers of flame. Get to 5,000 money. Keep the happiness 70, under 70 at the happiness rate. And reach 20 population of people. That's asking a lot. Wow. Oh. Well, while I was reading that, that froze. So let's try again. Okay. Time ticks even in the menu, by the way. Because that's out of the, so let's bulldoze that. And get nothing for it. I start with 2,500, so where do I begin? Do I bulldoze? This seems useless out here, so let's... It's that one. That's the forest one, okay. So let's bulldoze this, save ourselves some fuel. Because we can get forests over here. We'll bulldoze this. This game really encourages you to squish everything you can under one roof. Alright, this cannot reach up here. So we need to... sorry, but we need to bulldoze that. And we need to like bulldoze everything and rebuild. This is so poorly managed. Like, we need one... So let's actually start over and bulldoze as fast as possible. If you misclick, it stops the bulldoze. Oh, come on. Oh, I can't do that one for very long. Or else my capital will freeze. I don't know what happens when the capital freezes. I don't want to find out. What's more spacious? Let's bulldoze this one actually. Because this has oh, that's nothing. Oh, never mind. I bulldozed the wrong one then? Maybe. So we need to start building up our defense. So we need an ice tower here. And I think one here as well. If I put sniper towers here... No, the sniper towers can be anywhere, right? So let's do artilleries on the inside and guns on the outside. Because with this Tower of Warm, we can actually reach a lot. I probably want this in a slow zone. That's not a slow zone, is it? That's outside of the slow zone. Well, I need guns regardless, so I can build 6 of these. Who's coming? It's not much coming at first. I have not enough money to actually build population though. Should I not have kept this? My fuel is disappearing. Hard to say if the flame tower was actually damaging anything. We need 20 citizens. We've only got an hour to beat this level. You know, we could... I feel like I'm going about this the right way, but I feel like I should have just demolished this. But buying a ton of wood would be astronomically expensive as opposed to harvesting it. We need to get some people in here. There's only two spots of iron and 2 spots of coal. Yeah, tons of wood. I mean, the food's gonna start to go down. Wood is going up very slowly for the amount of tools we're using. Yikes. The numbers just don't seem to really work out, which means that you gotta really figure out. Tax rate is 300 every 42 seconds. I need to see if that money disappears or if it lasts for like literally for as long as I want it to. What do I do here? 1,000 wood. Because honestly, what I could do is just do it the old-fashioned way. Grab a bunch of woodcutters at the end. Run them as long as I can.
Good night.
Night. Those are some slow enemies. It's actually random which enemies spawn, I believe. And that money's still there, huh? Is the wood income slower because he's further away from it? Because it says, where does it say? Correct positioning of their shack is so significant. Oh, they go to the nearest place they can excavate. Like, for example, if I have them run all the way out there, how does that work? Does that consume more food based on the distance? That's fun how the snow actually lands, though. You see that? Like, you watch each individual snowflake, each snowflake lands on the ground individually and then melts. Okay, so it looks like the money seems to last forever. How much money do I have? It doesn't say to have 5,000 money. It says to reach 5,000 money. I don't know what these things are vulnerable to. I think we're fine here. Because if I start building tools, my wood's going to go down faster than it's going up. It's kind of awkward. These things are very weak to rifles. Like, do I get another guy going when it comes to lumber? It's gonna take forever to hit 1,000 wood at this rate. So maybe we start experimenting with I can't keep up with this amount of food. So realistically, the wood lasts kind of forever. Here comes a lot of money, though. It's the money train. But in order to like mine iron, it's necessary to burn fuel. I still am not sure how that. Oh, wait. I think it's if you produce fuel. It requires coal to produce the fuel, which I can do. I'm not limited this time. Last mission, I wasn't allowed to actually produce fuel. I had to buy it. Which is kind of odd for a first level to prohibit you from creating on your own the very thing you need to win the game, to stay alive in the game. Which my fuel is starting to run out, by the way. So we actually need a fueler here, I think. Yep, so my coal is going down. My food is starting to just drop. Oh, I hit 5,000 monies. Okay, so now I can start spending. Okay, so let's start doing this. We clearly need iron workers. Oh, did I put that in the wrong spot? You good, man? Where'd you go? He's gone. Is he stuck? Why is my iron not going up? Well, I know we are actually, we need some fuel desperately. Tower flames. One more of those. Okay. Oh, they're dying off because I have no fuel. All my people died. I wasn't watching my food. And you can't buy food or sell food. Darn. Darn. Let's do it. What I do? I reset the level on accident. How did that happen? Is there a way to speed up the game? I didn't read what. Oh, my base froze. That's what it was. Because it had no heat. You know, I kind of forgot about that. Okay. If only it didn't. You only have a few pixels to click on a building to bulldoze. And if you miss clicking on it, it cancels your what you're trying to do. All right, Tower of Warm. Right there. And now we start. Ice, Tower of Ice. I think upwards versus downwards. Well, you can see where the slow is on the ice itself. I could put one here too, right? For example, one tower of ice here probably is better than any other tower I could put here. Just for extra slowdown. The sniper tower is, in some ways, I think, better than the Tower of Riflemen. So if I commit to that instead, I need a little more money. Ah, that was rough. People died. And it was not good. So perhaps we build a farm straight up. Is that enough to feed him? Like, it seems like it takes 2 farms to feed my people. Oh, we got 2 different types of enemies. Hmm. Like, I made a farmer and he's going down in food. Is this gonna work? Are they... Why is my food... everything's just going down. Why? I don't understand. My tools are going down and my food is going down. I'm not sure I understand. Did I squish it too close together and they can't move? Like... Maybe it's too close together, like... Let's try that. Does he like need free range of it? If he's blocked at all, he doesn't have the ability to... But his tools are going down, that's the thing, it's like... Well, the thing I like about the sniper towers is not just their damage and their distance, but also the sound effect is not nearly as graining. I want to try to cheese something here. I have a theory. So at 51... every 40 seconds. Curious about something. Okay, so at about 50 minutes and 10 seconds, it's going to be the next trigger, right? Unless I can't do that. Unless I can't cheese like that. Is this a problem? That was a lot of them. Those guys don't really stand a chance. One second. There we go. So I have an... Oh, we still need 1,000 wood though. Hmm. There is a lot of waiting in this game. I wonder what happens if I do make the tax rate so bad that my people just hate me, but the money's pouring in. A 1,000 wood, huh? It's the kind where I kind of want the enemies to move faster. It's such a long distance to travel. Look at this distance to travel. I feel like they want you to put more towers up along this route, but because you have such a very finite resource of fuel, you're encouraged to compile everything under one roof as much as you humanly can, which is this orange oval. I'm getting close to 5,000. The tax rate is really doing it for me. Do I need 20 people? Reach 20 people. Ooh, so I could, I could throw out 20 people, and then just, that's only $200. I could do it. As soon as I hit 5,000, I'm going to try to hit 20 people, and then I just sell off all the people and do everything via, 20. I'm going to stick with the original plan where 20 people is the last thing I do. Let's just stick with that. Send more guys. More guys means more money. It gives these things a reason to exist. I got my 3 ice towers, slowing the enemies down. I got my AoE towers for the things that are immune to projectiles, and I got my projectiles towers for the things that are immune to the AoE towers. It's like, and I'll put up the flame towers once I hit my other goals, which is build 5 towers of flame. Yeah, so that's, I suppose build 5 towers of flame is the true last thing I'm gonna do. Selling tools. Alright, I just hit 5,000. So if I bought all the wood I need, it's 61 a pop. And I need to do that 60 times. Is that 3,600 wood? Or is that 3,600? Ooh, the price went down. Oh, so it fluctuates. Does it fluctuate every tax cycle? Buy low, sell high. So it's let's just say it's 60. 60 per so it's 600 for 100. I need to do that 6 times. Yeah, it's 3,600 bucks. If my math is doing right. So if I, what are my objectives? I just, oh, what, oh, but that's the wrong thing. I bought tools on accident. There we go. So now so if I sell the wood, it drops. So I have to maintain that wood. Okay. That's fine. 5 of these guys. I need to do a test real quick. Now's the time to do it. If I break one and then build one, do I reach my build 5 towers? No, I need to have 5 towers. So now if I build a 5th one and then sell one. Okay, I need to concurrently own 5 towers of flame. Okay, so check. The last thing on my list are I need to own 5,000 money. I can't. Okay, so I need all of these to be, possibly all of these to be correct all at the same time, which is fine. I can get there. I didn't realize that my 5,000 money had gone. That means I gotta farm more money, man. Okay, now things are becoming problematic. I feel like nothing can get through this, right? Especially my wall of heat, like icy hot. I'm not sure what the... Oh, wait. Is the happiness rate... Does that slow down their work? So if their happiness rate is low enough, then they don't actually produce, right? So if I were to raise the happiness rate higher, this guy would actually start producing the food to keep himself fed, right? Something tells me that that is correct. I have wasted a lot of money this game, this round, due to experimentation. So, dare I experiment more? Yep, that's what it looks like. When the happiness rate drops, their work output drops with it. Okay, so if I drop the happiness rate to basically... Like, I just make billions of dollars here, right? Can't go below 1. Why do I care? Max the tax, right? Every 10 seconds I get 600 bucks. He's not going to starve by the time I need to. I make 20 people and we go home. Now that we know how the game works. So, as soon as we hit... Okay, now we make the peoples very happy by dropping all this, so that the food consumption stays somewhat upwards, right? I gotta keep it below 70. See, look at the food. The food's going up now. I see now. So let's buy some fuel. Create another heater. That's it. Did this game just become too easy? Like, who cares about farming anything? Right? As long as your people don't die. Speaking of, we gotta get out of here so that they don't die. That crashed the game last time. Aratus. Ariani va Aratus. Arani is a calm person. He cared about his people like his eye. For this reason, he took less taxes from his people to don't force them, and this prevented the city of Aratus' chest filled. People who love their leader really want to work. There are many iron in Aratus, and thus they have been lived. Reach 700 food. Now that's something money can't buy. Hold on 100% the happiness rate. Reach 3,000 money. Hold on 20 population of people. Kill 20 heavy armored enemies. Oh, that's fine. I mean, ooh, we have 2 routes of enemies. So right off the bat, we've got this over here, which is coal and iron. Got wood over here. I wonder what would be the most economical thing to just purchase. Probably wood at any one time, any one point, right? I wonder if honestly, if the way this game works, I feel like coal and fuel producers are a waste. And I think just buying the fuel you need is the correct answer. So what happens if I make the happiness rate? Hold on, one happiness of the... So it could be temporary. So honestly, is this game just super easy now that I've learned this? Like, we have heater right here probably. We do this. This. Create one dude. Live there. And he funds my entire production line. Because in the end, I'll just make them happy again. Look how much money I have. Can't tell where the road is. I thought that's where the road is. And in the end, we'll just get tons and tons of farms. Dude, why are you going way out here? Are you that unhappy you want to freeze? You'd rather freeze to death than pay my absorbent amounts of taxes every 10 seconds, thus funding my. Where are you going? Okay, good. At least you're still paying me. All I care about. Whether or not you're paying your fair share. That's right. So let's keep an eye, though, on... That's too bad. Just out of reach. Should have known. I should have looked. Sorry, man. 250 bucks down the drain that you can't get back. I'll build a monument for you. Make you feel better. Heavy armored enemies. What is a heavy armored enemy? Is it those? If it's those guys in the white, like, coats or whatever. This game, I feel like, needed a little more play testing. It's absurd. A bit absurd. Because we could just buy the fuel we need, so 85 is pretty low, right? Like, we could sell the coal. We're not going to need coal, but that's... Like, we can sell everything but tools, and honestly... Don't need any of those. Or those. Or the... No, I need those! It's those. Darn it. What a waste. Oh, good thing the price is actually pretty comparable. I didn't lose too much. I only lost like 10 seconds. Not even. That was like 3 seconds worth of income that I lost. We buy a bunch of tools and a bunch of fuel because I'm gonna need tools to make I need tools to produce hold on to that thought. I need tools to produce food, and I need food to win the game, and I need fuel to actually, like, survive, right? Or 80, that's pretty cheap. Oh, are those considered heavily armored? Because my bullets are doing nothing to them. They have to be burned and AoE'd. Thankfully, my ice towers do significant amounts of... No, they're not. It's got to be the ones... 700 food. 20 people. Oh, I do need 20 people, though. I feel like I don't need as much fuel as I think I will. I hope that they spawn. I probably should replace that. That and that with ice tower. And artilleries. Anything close should probably be an artillery. Let the snipers snipe. $10,000. Okay. At this stage, I think... Ooh, 75. That's pretty cheap. I don't think there's anything they can do as far as... Alright, when this drops in price, I'll buy a bunch of fuel just to be safe. I don't need money, do I? No, okay, I don't need money. Huh. I wonder where my he's way out here. He's got to be the unhappiest guy in all the land. I probably don't need this much fuel. I was getting very close to I don't think anything can penetrate this. Even if it's just swarms of these guys, the AoE takes care of them, right? These guys can't even get past this corner. And these guys, in theory, can't get past this corner. Especially with my extra ice and my extra AoE here. You know, that should probably be an ice tower. Yeah, they can't win, no. Alright, so let's start working on food. So let's create a tower of warm. Out. And let's go back to Happy Town. Happy people are happy workers. As long as it doesn't penalize me for having under 100 happiness at any given point, Because look, it has 100 happiness. So as far as farms go, bye. How am I gonna do this now? Sure. Now my food's going up, my tools are going down. I'll hit 700 food before you know it. So my taxes are every minute and 40 seconds I get $60, which is basically nothing. Were these the heavily armoreds? What is considered heavy armor then? The enemies are random. How am I supposed to... Unless, like, heavily armored enemies start spawning at, like, the halfway point or something? Like, I don't know what... What food do I need again? Also, I need 20 people, by the way. Perhaps I should have, waited a little bit longer before I, maybe I should have waited a little bit longer before I dropped my taxes. But I have $10,000, and I don't think I need to buy a single. I don't think I need to buy a single another item. I don't buy anything yet for the rest of the game, probably. Like, nothing can fit in here. I have maxed it out, basically. Unless I start getting into the point where, like, I learn that heavily armored enemies is something to be trifled with. Or not something to be trifled with. Interesting. So whenever a tower shoots in an enemy, and it either misses, which I think is extremely rare, or the object it was shooting at dies and the bullet passes by like that, it can hit things that are even further than its normal range. Interesting. Well, I shouldn't be afraid because heavily armored enemies, I have no doubt, will show up at some point. I don't doubt that. I probably don't even need to pick up the money, but just in case. We've already had one crash, and that was when the people starved to death, which... It's kind of awkward to have something that's an important part of the game, your character is starving to death, cause you to crash the game. Think they would have fixed that? So just having money floating around, I probably don't want swaths of money just floating around in case it does some kind of overflow. So I will pick up the money. Much as I don't need it. All I'm really doing now is looking for that heavily armored farmer. Food's going up. Are you guys heavily armored? Nope. In theory, I can just buy the tools I need. If I even ever get low on tools. Hmm. Curious though. Curious. What if we experiment, since we're not under any threat, what if we experiment with a new miner? I don't understand the positioning of these buildings. So my iron is going up now, but my tools are going way down. And it costs iron and wood to make tools. I'm still sustaining them with 8 farms, can sustain 13 people at 100 happiness. Really curious if this guy's actually working. Or if he's just goofing off. But if I'm gonna... See, I'm not sure. I feel like I need more wood makers, right? Could try. Put it here so we can get some shooting going on. If I felt compelled to, right? Like Forester. Where's my last dude? Now my tools are draining. But I'm still sustaining food. I still don't know what classifies as heavily armored, though. So you get more wood than you do iron. My tools are disappearing. So at this point, do I make toolsmiths, toolers? Dude, move. Oh, I need even more toolers. Like these guys, these towers are out of a job. They can't even get here. Alright, more toolers it is. Very close. Hey, I've stabilized. Everything is going up besides fuel. Barely. So 8 farms can support 25 people. Hold on, 20 population of people. I have 25. Did I go too high? Oh no, what's going on with the people? This is kind of concerning, by the way. Let's sell 5 of them. Yeah, let's 1, 2. So woodcut, we don't need much as far as woodcutters goes. No kidding, 1 woodcutter? 2, okay. Okay, I need 20 exactly. Alrighty. Oops. So what can we ditch? 2 farmers? If we get to the half-hour mark and there's no heavily armored, I'm gonna be a little worried. Huh, my stray bullets have missed so many times, they're killing things way out here. So... yeah. Okay. So 7 farmers. I wonder if we can get by with 6 farmers. But only 2 lumberjacks. Wow. So let me write this down. It also depends on the happiness rate being 100. So 7 farmers. Six toolsmiths. Running out of fuel. Huh. 5 iron workers. And 2 woodcutters. And all I needed to worry about now is fuel. So I could actually consolidate. I could probably consolidate the 7 farmers and the 2 woodworkers on one warm tower. All right, we reached the halfway point. I just need those heavy armored guys to show up. Maybe that's those guys here. Yes! That's them. Alright, it just took to the halfway point, like I was theorizing. They're still in match my towers. Hooray! Istalul. Exani Haken Histalul. He is a reckless person. Eskani who don't like formality acted sincere toward his people. He also spent a lot of money because didn't care money. Especially money the city was spent for producing of fuel or commercing. That's why people of Istalul always have lived in warm houses, and the city has sources which can control itself. Destroy 2 towers. Destroy 2 towers of artillery? Sure. Don't hold under 1,000 fuels. Don't allow to freeze any restrictions. Hold on over 30 over 30. And then build 5 farm fields. Sure. Well, GG. This one's gonna be easy. I could do it all right here, but I wonder if I want to do it closer to the enemy. Well, the fuel. I have to have a warm tower for this guy. $1,000. Okay. A ton of fuel. We have a ton of fuel. Okay, this one's gonna be fun. This one's gonna be fun. The objectives are super simple. My objectives are not anything to do with resources, so I can probably beat this one real quick. Let's see here. Estalul. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Reposition it. Here, I think. Tree. Oh, I didn't do my thing. Tax amount, max amount. 50 food, that's all I have. Let's see if that's enough. I'm not going to get food from my farms. The happiness rate that I'm going for. Unless I lower this. No, it still makes it happiness 1. Okay. Alright, let's restart this one. Okay. Trust me, this will work. Get our engine going. To be honest, we can probably, because we have 1,500 fuel. Tower of Ice, begin. Oops. That's rough, because I don't have a ton of money to start. And the rest are sniper towers. I'm almost out of food already. This guy better pull through in spades. That's okay, I can yank him the moment I can. I'll yank him. I wonder how long it takes for him to starve. I wonder if selling the building and then building another one, going 10 seconds, selling it, etc, etc, etc. Wonder if he dies and if it takes longer than 10 seconds to die. Sniper tower. Oh, I didn't sell my other resources. For quick cash. Okay, half of his food is gone. And I've already built my base nearly to what is necessary. that enough? Alright, destroy 2 towers of artillery. Well, don't go under 1,000 fuels. 30 population and 5 farm fields. Actually, like I'm really close to winning already. In fact, I probably could win right now. Oops, no. Oh, that's a warm tower, never mind. Let's make everyone happy now. Because happy people are hard workers. Probably shouldn't have sold all my tools just yet. Five farms. One. Doesn't matter. Okay. And we just slammed down 30 buildings, right? Let's get a new heater. Give me some space to move. The end. Pozdraja. Sidji Project Pozdraja. Sidji is fat and also calm and solemn. He protected his people from everything that make getting poor. People who cannot gather any information about their leader is satisfied their leader. And also, Pozdraja is a small city where stay between frozen lakes and thick forests. Alright, build minimum of 7 Tower of Flame. Foresters cut down a tree. Don't go enter any 100 of your resources. Don't allow any of my structures to freeze. Happiness is irrelevant then. I have 1 billion food, so this one's an easy one. Anything that has lots of food is an easy one. Cut down a tree? That's not easy. That takes time. Okay. Shall we begin? So you get to work. All right. What were the other objectives? Foresters cut down a tree, build a minimum tower, 7 Tower Flame. Okay. 600. This is a really good spot. Nah, let's move it. Just down a little bit, like that. Like that. Ice it up. Okay. Darn it. Did I put that in the wrong spot? Might be okay. I just have to cut down the tree and I'm good. And that ain't happening anytime soon. So what I need to do is figure out how many, so 25.25. Let's see how high I can get that. Do we have a lone tree somewhere that I can like specifically target? None of the money. This guy needs to pay up. Alright, so clearly though I need to sell all of this. Heavily armored guys right off? Yeah, he's gotten like less than one wood. So as soon as I can, I'll get to I'll get to going on that tree. Unless there's a different tree I can pick on. Like maybe this one here. Maybe I should pick on this tree. Maybe I can try that. Since it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere, I'll just set a ton of lumberjacks right here and let them go to town on it. And see if that actually works that way. It'd be a good experiment. So that means that this guy's not doing anything on... I need my income, like... But I don't want him to work, though. No. Stop working, though. Save your tools. The wood income is virtually zero, so let's not worry about that. Let's actually plop it out here to do my thing. And if I space it well enough... Yeah, I can get some farms out of it, but nah. Let's not worry about that. I think we're trying to do too much, so let's just do this. Boom. Slam a jam our guy right here. Well, let's get some forestry buildings first. So let's see what happens if we place like a bunch right here. the closest is that, right? And now we get our guy behind it. And once we're rolling and rolling and rolling in dough, we'll see what we can do about that. I have the formula for. Well, I'm gonna have way more woodcutters than usual though. Oh, don't hold under 100 of anything? So I gotta buy that coal back. Forgot about that. That's right, I only wasted 10 seconds of time, right? Look at this. This guy putting out work. I'm not happy I only have 6 stompers. Or 6 artilleries. I need to get working on that wood pretty soon. I think 16, 17,000 is probably good enough. All right, let's do it. Time for Mr. Choppy to get to work. All right. All right, which tree are you going for? He's already cut 2 points off of that tree. Oh, he's gonna do it in no time. What was I worried about as far as currency goes? Let's see what 2 people can do. Is he gonna go after a new tree, or is he gonna get stuck? Dude. Let's try something. Let's try an experiment. Let's put it down here. What tree are you gonna go for? Okay, so it does work. Yeah, we got this. Experiment successful. Look at them all under this, hanging out under this one tree. So then, in theory, these can go anywhere, right? Like, where's my guy? Dude, where's my guy? There you are. So he's gonna go to the tree because this is closer. I almost won. As soon as they chop this tree down, we're done. In the meantime, and they're stuck on each other. I've never seen a tree fall over. But it just disappears. And they move on to the next closest tree towards which interesting. I mean I have a billion wood. So if it wasn't for the fact that I need food, I can't buy food. Anyway. Vayari. Sasnita Lidani Vayari. She is only woman around this place. She is a person who is sweet-natured and grown-up. Sasnita, who see her people like her children, adopted a mission herself for her people live comfortable. She knows very well how city should protect, is said. However, she would not be enough like topics, economy, or commerce. Therefore, City of Vayari's chest has never filled with money. 900. Alright, 200 food. That's... our... So reach 10,000 money. Easily done. Build 20 towers of artillery. Easily done. Hold on over 80 of the happiness rate. Kill 200 enemies. Have 300 irons and 500 coals. And our farm already froze. Alright. So we got a lot of work to do on this one. In theory, all these things could freeze, and I don't really care. The only thing that matters is this choke right here. Alright, what am I going to hurt the most for? Oh, we get down here too. 200 enemies, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so most of this can be done. Yeah, this is going to be a fast one. Alright. We got to sell those off really quickly. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Okay. Taxes time. This is the secret of this game. It's just to tax the crap out of your one person, and he funds your entire business. Alright. Let the inflow of money commence. Alright, where are we going to put this heat tower? Right there. Right there. Alright, Tower of Ice. Alright, artillery time. I think that one's too far away. Yeah, probably. Get some flames on the other side. And we do need sniper towers. Just because I don't think those are enough to cover every enemy type. Plus these things do a lot of damage. If it wasn't for the fact you need the heat tower to um, heat your main... Am I burning? Oh no, I forgot one! There goes like 20 fuel, 25 fuel. That's rough. The good news is that 25 fuel is about 5 seconds worth of time. So I didn't really lose a whole lot, but it's still sad. But what that equates to is food, though. And honestly, I have more than enough food in this level to not have to worry about it. It's just more annoying than it is actually consequential. I didn't see that sooner. How many artilleries? 20. Killing 200 enemies, I think, is going to be the thing that takes the longest. I didn't realize I could build these so close together. Wow. Four more. I fit one right here? I can. Alright, it's 20 towers of artillery, exactly. It doesn't say over, it just says 20. I'm gonna stop there. Alright, so I gotta kill 200 things, have a bunch of coals and irons, so 300 irons. So I need 250 of these, that's 25, so that's like less than 3,000 bucks. So I could probably get my resources very soon. Once you understand this game is not hard, but it's entertaining enough. I have plenty of food. I can buy whatever fuel I want. So we want what? 10,000 money. That's shortcoming. 300 irons, 500 coals. Okay. I can sell the tools and the wood then. It's a matter of killing enemies and reaching monies, which both of those things will happen. Well, the monies will happen in almost no time at all. I'm talking a couple minutes away from having the money I need. It's the enemies being killed is going to take the longest. I'm only halfway there. I gotta wait for them to spawn. At least there's 2 waves, 2 lanes that make them spawn. I legit think I can walk away from this and come back and like take a small break, and I'll be right back. And I'll have perhaps 1 by the time I get back. Well, I need to change my happiness once I hit that money threshold. I'll change my happiness and that way it'll trigger the ending. There's no way that I will run out of fuel at this point. And I could just buy a bunch of fuel right now just to be safe. But there's no way I run out of fuel. I could even put up a second tower just to kill things faster. But it wouldn't be that much faster. We're talking less than 30 seconds faster, maybe a minute faster if I put up a second tower. Alright, I've hit the money. At this point I could change the happiness back to over 80. So does it have to be over 80 or is it 80 or over? Let's find out. Okay, so it's 80 or over. So 45 more enemies, then that would look like these are 45 or close to 45 enemies here, so. Yeah, it's more than 45. Alright. Eseldan. Kaziani Etralik Eseldan. He is not from Eseldan. Kanziani, whose job is merchant, decided to live in here after he has arrived at Eseldan. Next, he endeared himself enough. He won the selection and be a leader. He managed well city's resource and economy thanks to he is merchant, but unfortunately could not be found any mine of coal. For this reason, he took many significant steps about commerce of coal. People of Eseldan are people who really good to produce and hardworking, but they were tired of Kaziani's taxes. Happiness rate is 11. Don't build Tower of Ice. So if I build one and sell one, does that work? Build 10 towers of warm and use them. Hold on low the tax. Hold on high the tax range. Have 1,000 coals. Have 70 population of people. So let's see here. Low the tax and high tax range. What would trigger that? So we'll find both ranges. We'll see what triggers both here. So let's see how low is low. 200 is not low. 100 is not low. Does it have to be lowest? 70 is low. 84 is not low. 76 is low, so is it 80? $79 is low. 81 is not low. Come on, let's get 80. Come on. 80. 80 is considered low. Tax range. 90 the tax range? No. 95? $91 is bad. So 91.5 or so, right? Over 91.5. So it's got to be over 91.5 and 80 or lower, huh? Well, that's modular. I can make that whatever I want, whenever I want. So that is not a problem. So now the big question. If I build Tower of Ice and then sell it, it works. Okay, so I'll have to sell my Tower of Ice at the end. Have 70 people and 1,000 coals. Okay, so this one's just a matter of time then. Town Hall is captured. You are taken prisoner. Okay. Dude, sell it, please. Okay. First things first. Super high taxes super often. Yeah. Oh! First things first. Warm my building. Okay. It's alright. We got this. I think it has to be here. And then we put ice towers here. Here. Oh, I need a building. What am I doing? I don't have the money for this. Now I do. This guy's really good at commerce. Oh, I can sell all my resources because I don't need them. Alright, now we can get our snipers. Oh, I need 1,000 coal. And you start with 0 too. That's what I remember needing. It's like, I thought I needed a resource. Yeah, I need 1,000 coal. That 1,000 coal is going to cost me approximately $6,500, which I could buy now. And that puts me, all I need to get is 70 population and 10 towers of warm, which I'll be making those towers. So I'll need a decent amount of energy just to make sure that I don't run out. So let's get the 1,000 coal. All right, there's that one. So now I just need, see, 75. So if I build, that's 750 for those, plus a ton of fuel to run them. I can place them in a way where I can just spam 70, which is $700 worth of houses, and go to town on that. But make sure that my taxes are set and that I sell my towers of ice as quickly as possible. I'll probably sell those before I do my thing, because I have 4 of them to sell. In other words, we've almost beat this level. Dude, you've walked all the way out here. I made your house here, like, at the beginning of this level, and he's wandered all the way out here. Dude, it's cold, isn't it? It's freezing his haunches off. Alright, we're getting close. Wait. Is this my... Okay, good, it's still going up. Like, is my money not going up? Did I miss something? Alright. I need to buy a bunch of fuel. So, see, I need 10 of these, so I need 9 of them. 750 plus... So I need at least, like, 3,000 bucks to be safe going into the final stage of this game. Let's just sell our towers of ice now. Can we replace them with anything useful? Yeah, we can replace them with these. We can always more damage. All right. All right, now it's time to do this. So let's get our tax rate back down. 70 population. All right, tax rate back down. And we're racing because of the food rate. All right. The last thing to do is 10 towers of warm and then 70 population. Okay, 70 people. More or less, well, just to be safe, right? Done. Alrighty. Tazan. Usag Lagier Tabzan. Usag was candidate after his father and became new leader in Tabzan. getting the lead wasn't be difficult because his father was loved by people of Tabzan. But Usag, who got depressed after death of his father, couldn't show any performance. He always used to import and succeed to manage City because of Chest City, which remained from his father, but Chest of City is exhausted. Therefore, City of Tabzan wanted production support from their leader with the last money from the chest. Alright, what do we got going? Do we only have one heater going? Reach 5,000 money. Don't any trade of your open market panel. Task cancels. That's fine. I just do this and we win, right? That's all I do. I might even be able to win before I kill anything. Possibly. Depends how soon they start showing up. H5, this is going to be the fastest level yet. So, in like less than 2 minutes we win, right? Like less than 1 minute we win. This guy's just going to throw money in our coffers when we win. It helps to have a filthy rich person in your town. Anrara. Mustafa Tanuna Anrara. Mustafa is a person who liked to work. He is a leader who knows well values of Anrara and uses well these. Mustafa, who has sweet-natured and religious, invested to protect city very well, but forest, which is decreasing day by day, started to be a trouble for a city of Anrara and Mustafa. Provide to survive minute 1 tree. You need that. Provide to survive minute 1 tree. Minimum. Oh, provide. You need 1 tree surviving. Okay, well, that's not hard. Keep town hall away 256 meters from enemies. You can instantly check out from there. Don't change both tax and tax range. Kill 500 enemies and don't hold under 2,000 money. So what happens if I change it? 70? What if I go back to exactly 70? Does it work? Yeah, so I just need to write down the number and I'm fine, right? $70 over 99.17%. Let me see if I can change both of those and then head back. Yeah, it still works. Kill 500 enemies, that's going to take forever. So, keep town hall away 256 meters. So let's see exactly where they trigger the death here. What is 256 meters? Is this choke good enough, in other words? Which is completely fine. We have a ton of fuel. It's likely this is the choke. I don't see them surviving past any of these chokes, so 256 meters is right there. Wait, I just have to kill them and then... We just lose, right? Do I go back into the green once they... I feel like if I go back into the green once those enemies are dead, so I don't need to do that, right? Look at all this waste of fuel. $600 food. That's insane. Don't. So all I have to do is kill enemies, right? I might as well set up the choke here. I just might as well, just in case. Right? Oh no, not there. I think like right here. Right? No, right here. Artilleries. Okay, whatever. No consistency for me. Oh, there's 3 choke points, or 3 spawn points. I'll kill all these enemies is what's going to take the longest here. Not enough money? I'll show you not enough money. You know, I think it would actually be better to have Stompy Towers up here. Like that, and then we can put the artillery snipers towers, I mean. Alright, I think, yeah, I mean, I feel like even if they get too close, you just have to kill the ones that are close, and then it's not like a permanent loss. None of these things seem to be permanent except for like the ones that when you're building freezes. That seems to be the only permanent one. Killing 500 enemies is going to take a few minutes though. I don't think there's any way around that. But I also don't think we're in any trouble, honestly. I think this setup means I don't think we can lose with this setup. Right. I will be RB. I'm rich. Not even halfway on the enemies. Well, what we can do is we can there's nothing coming? That's not helpful for completing this mission. So we could probably just buy a bunch of fuel, I guess. Like, wait, let's just make sure that I don't break anything if I do that. Kill 500 enemies. Yeah. Don't go under 2,000 bucks. Easy. Buy a bunch of fuel. Probably get my tax rate back to what it was, which is 70 over 99.17. And now just kill 500 enemies. So yeah, the tax rate kind of breaks this game. Significantly. That wave was worth 70. It's gonna be at least about three more waves if they produce 70 enemies apiece. Let me just double check real quick that you require a house in order to get the tax rate, right? You need at least one person for a tax rate to actually trigger. 28.9. I mean, otherwise I've been doing it wrong this whole time. Pretty sure you need at least one dude. Yeah, you're not gonna get any income if nobody lives here. I thought not. Okay. Just making sure. There we go. Just watch the mayhem. You could also just have fun and be like, start building random buildings, like, well, not houses, but the cheapest thing, like farms. Just like placing farms all over the place and watching them freeze. I can build 257 farms. This is the last level of the plains. We'll see if there are more levels after this. I did read all of the reviews. I translated them. Oh, 365. That was like 80 or 90 enemies. I translated all the reviews, and there are only like 6 reviews. And they're all, I believe, in Turkish. And someone said it was a short game. And so it makes me believe that This is the last level, possibly. Hey. Got more dudes on their way. Oh yeah, I could sell all my... I never even sold any of this stuff. 900 tools. Curious how hard this game would be if you couldn't change the tax rate, or if the tax rate wasn't a thing. It seems like the money ranges from $2 to $12 a kill. Yeah, it looks like one more wave and I'll have it. Which is 3 waves, which is what I theorized. I theorized there's gonna be 3 waves. I need to hear some footsteps, please. Bring it on. I could actually speed this up a little bit, right? Oh, these things are immune. Darn it. That'll definitely speed things up. And all the leaders in plane achieved their tasks. Okay. Looked like there was plans to expand the game and never happened. Alrighty. GG.